Instagram. Hope everyone is doing great. What's happening? Happy Thursday. Happy Throwback Thursday to you. I have got a great live today. First of all, Pete Olsen here from my beautiful place here at Jackpot Ranch in gorgeous God's Country, Montana. And have a really cool live for you today. The live title is What I've Learned After Working from Home for the last 20 years with no commute, no cubicle, and no boss. So this week here, I just celebrated 20 years of working from home here. 20 years. And that's 20 years, as I said, of no commute, no cubicle, and no boss. And it's mind-boggling to think about, because when I think about most everyone else in America has to get up, stuck in traffic, right? Report to a cubicle and a job that they hate with the boss they despise. It's got to be awful. And they do that for 40 years. 40 years. So I put down 10 things. There's probably a lot more, but 10 things that I've surmised and I've learned from being my own boss here for the last 20 years and having total freedom. Okay. So number one, no stress. Goose egg. Zero stress, guys. None. I don't have the stress of finishing a project. I don't have the stress of a boss looking over my neck. I don't have the stress of a commute. I don't have the stress of having to travel to some silly national sales conference. I don't have the stress of working with coworkers I don't like. Nothing. Because I do what I absolutely love without any expectations. Right? I do what I absolutely love without a boss hovering over me. I do what I absolutely love, how and when I want to do it, right? Total autonomy, okay? So no stress, number one. Number two, lots more time. Guys, I can do whatever I want, anytime I want, because I have so much time and no one hovering over me telling me what I have to do and where I have to be, and you have to work this day, and no, you're off that day, but you have to work the weekend and all that crap. Can't imagine doing that. I just can't. It just doesn't compute. It just doesn't compute. So I have all the time in the world. I just went out for a run did some errands earlier today. Gonna go to the gym midday. I do whatever I want because I don't have to deal with all the travel. I don't have to deal with all the commuting. I don't have to deal with all the silly business meetings. I don't have to deal with all the one-on-one meetings with the boss, etc., right? So lots more time, number two. Number three, I'm never stuck in an office, right? Because I work out of the home. Total autonomy that way, as I mentioned before. I'm not stuck in one particular location, right? I don't have to be anywhere at any place. I can work here. I can go to the coffee shop and work. My son and I just went down to LA to hang out with the LA Rams at their training camp for 4 days. I did a little work down there while I was in the hotel. Total freedom when it comes to that. I'm not stuck in one particular location. Number four, no silly expectations from an incompetent boss. We've all had them. Silliness. Do this, do that. If you don't do this, I'm going to write you up. You did this wrong, I'm going to write you up. I expect you here on Saturday. I want that report by Monday morning. I want this, I want that. None of that. Which kind of goes back to the stress, right? The stress, the number one with no stress. Don't have all those silly human behaviors bonding down on me, so to speak, kind of coming down and saying, you got to do this. I don't like this. I don't like that. And most of it's just fucking bullshit. It's just bullshit. Okay. I was just smart enough to realize that early. Number five, I learned discipline, right? I'm here. I can do anything I want, but I know I got to get my work done. Consistency, tenacity, discipline, etc., etc. Okay, so you got to be disciplined. I work from the home office. I can play, do anything I want, but I also know I got to get my work done as well. Number 6, obviously, because of my situation, I'm a much better husband, much better father. And why is that? Because I'm not stressed out, so I'm not releasing that stress on them like most people do, right? I have time to be able to spend and go coach all their teams, check all their homework, do things. I'll help out the wife and the different things that she's got to do. Why? Because I can. I don't have any obligations, none. That's what's so nice. That's what's so nice. So it really impacts kind of the way I treat them, because I have no stress and none of those hard obligations. I'm able to give my effort and energy towards my wife, towards my kids, etc., etc. Number 7, better health and fitness. I work out 7 days a week, run and lift 7 days a week. When I was an executive in corporate America, I couldn't do that a lot of times. Just couldn't do it. Too stressed, traveling, meetings, reports, all the nonsense, okay? The 8th thing that I learned from working for myself 20 years without a commute, a cubicle, or a boss, obviously more wealth. Even as an executive, they said, hey, you're worth $150,000. This is the salary you're going to get. Oh, bullshit. I'll decide what I'm worth, right? I'm not going to have anyone tell me that you can only make a certain amount. I'll make whatever I deserve to make. I'll make equivalent to the value that I bring. Don't tell me what I'm worth, right? So obviously much more wealth. Number 9, I'm limitless as far as what I can earn, right? I'm limitless as far as how I can grow. I'm limitless as far as the impact that I can have on other people. I'm limitless as far as the expectations that I put on myself to grow and do things that I'd never have a chance in a million years to do if I had a job, right? It gives me that opportunity to grow in such huge ways. And boy, have I done that over the 20 years. Number 10, I learned persistence. Persistence. Every day, doing the grind, doing the work that I got to do, knowing I got to get up. And we live an unbelievable lifestyle. And I want to continue to live that phenomenal lifestyle. So I do the work that needs to be done. I help the people that need to be helped. So I learned that discipline, persistence, if you will, as far as being able to be regimented enough to be able to do this, right? And as far as the persistence, that goes right along with the discipline. I tell you what, guys, how did I do it? I want to make that point. In 1999, after just hating my big executive position, I just burnt the bridge behind me and said, sweetheart, this is what I'm doing, period. And I did it. And I did it. I couldn't go back because I burnt the bridge. I had nowhere to go other than forward. I was going to make this happen because I sure as the hell wasn't going to go back to another job. F that. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. I wouldn't work for someone for all the gold in China, right? The freedom is worth too much. The money I make is worth too much, etc., etc. Okay, guys, I hope that helped. And if you got a lot of value out of this, I've got 10 great habits for working from home that you can utilize. And it will help you. If you guys are considering doing this at least part-time, these habits will really help you kind of stay focused and navigate your way as you're working from home. Okay? All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And again, 20 years of working from home with no boss, no commute, and no cubicle. You gotta love it. Okay? God bless you guys. God bless America. Talk to you real soon.